All right, let's get right into it. We're going to break down this wild story of some serious family drama, brutal humiliation, and honestly, one of the most epic comebacks I think I've ever seen. And this is more than just a story, you guys. It's like a masterclass in how you can totally flip the script on anyone who's ever underestimated you.
Okay, so picture this. Put yourself right in her shoes for a second. You're all dressed up, you've got this perfect, thoughtful gift for your sister's engagement, and bam. This is the welcome you get. The door just gets slammed right in your face. So hard you can hear the glass rattle. And just like that, you're on the outside looking in. Literally.
So, yeah, the scene is set. We're at this super exclusive country club, right? Champagne's flowing, everyone's looking fancy, but you can just feel the tension in the air. This is not just any party. Oh no, it's a total battlefield. And believe me, the first shot has just been fired. Now, to really get what's happening here, you gotta know the backstory. On one side, you have Rachel. She's the golden child, always the center of attention, marrying some rich guy. And then you've got our hero, Paige. She's kind of seen as the family embarrassment, all because she had the nerve to go and start her own business. Yeah, this whole dynamic has been bubbling under the surface for years.
And right when you think it can't possibly get any crueler, it does. Her own dad yells this from inside the party, loud enough for everyone to hear. It's not just a mean comment, it's a public spectacle. They're literally making a show out of her being the outcast, just rubbing in a whole lifetime of being pushed aside.
So at this point, the humiliation is just total. Paige is standing there all alone on the porch. But listen, this is where the whole story turns on a dime. Because while her family is inside celebrating their little victory, they've made a huge mistake. They forgot to ask themselves one teeny tiny, crucial question. Who really holds all the cards here?
So Paige is about to just walk away, probably feeling awful. And suddenly, this guy in a blazer is jogging towards her. You can tell he's the manager. He's got the clipboard, the little earpiece, and a look of pure panic on his face. And you're just thinking, okay, what is going on now?
And then, boom, the bombshell drops. The manager says the one thing nobody saw coming. Turns out, the family embarrassment standing on the porch, yeah, she's the one paying for the whole thing. Her sister didn't just forget to invite her, she straight up hijacked her venue booking. The power dynamic didn't just shift, it completely exploded.
I mean, you can't make this stuff up. This is the dictionary definition of poetic justice. Her own family tried to lock her out of a party that she was paying for without even knowing it, and now she holds the keys to the whole kingdom. It is the most perfect, ironic flip you could ever imagine.
So what does Paige do? Does she freak out, scream, cry? Nope, she is ice cold. She just leans into the manager and calmly says, kindly escort everyone out. Let them know the real event is about to begin. I mean, come on, that is a total boss move. She's not just getting her venue back, she's taking her power back. And look how she does it. This isn't just messy revenge, it's a strategy. Step 1, confront the phonies. Step 2, clear the room. 3, secure the property, and then she just resets the whole thing for her actual party. Every single step is calculated, professional, and completely dismantles her family's little scheme.
Of course, her sister Rachel finally storms up to her, screaming about how her special day is ruined. And Paige? She doesn't even flinch. She just lays out the cold, hard truth. You mean the event you stole? I paid for this. I signed every single check. You can just imagine the silence after that. The truth just lands like a bomb. And here's the real kicker, the part her family either had no clue about or just chose to ignore. Paige isn't some struggling entrepreneur. She owns the biggest, most successful event company in the entire state. We're talking Fortune 500 clients. They were so wrapped up in their little story of her being the failure that they never even looked up to see who she'd actually become. It's just wild. Oh, and this part is just priceless. Rachel turns to her fiancé, Andrew, probably expecting him to back her up, and instead, he completely shuts her down. He sees what Rachel and her family refuse to. Paige's success is real, it's earned, and it's powerful. He respects it. Wow, you know that had to sting.
So all the party crashers are gone. But trust me, the story is not over, not by a long shot. This is the moment a really private, awful experience turns into a massive public win for Paige. Everything changed for her in just one night.
So get this. Of course, someone was filming the whole door slamming incident on their phone. And, you guessed it, the clip goes totally viral. But instead of being this humiliating thing, it becomes her superpower. The internet just explodes with support for her. The hashtag the uninvited host starts trending everywhere.
And it wasn't just about getting likes online. We're talking about a real professional victory here. While her actual party is going on, she gets 3 new client requests from super high-profile guests who saw the whole thing go down and witnessed her grace under pressure. I'm not kidding. Her absolute worst moment turned into the best business card she could ever have.
And then there's this really sweet moment. Her own event manager, Grace, comes up to her and basically says, "You've always been this person, Paige. The world just finally got to see it." It's just that perfect validation from someone who knows her, who's been in the trenches with her, a reminder that this strength wasn't new, it was just finally on display for everyone.
So as the night finally winds down, what's the big lesson here? What's the takeaway? It's so much more than just simple revenge. This was about Paige finally publicly planting her flag and claiming the space that she worked her butt off to create for herself.
And so she's there, with her real guests, the people who actually support her clients, her team. And she gets up to say a few words. And what she says next, it just perfectly sums up the whole entire night. And this is it. This is the heart of the whole story. It's like an anthem for anyone who's ever been dismissed or locked out or made to feel small. Don't sit around waiting for someone to give you permission or send you an invitation. Real power isn't about getting let through the door. It's about building your own damn building.
So that really leaves us with one last question. For you. We've all had doors slammed in our faces, right? So the real question isn't about waiting for someone else to open one. It's about what doors are you going to build for yourself?